back, everyone. Have some exciting news for this video. We have been, um, I guess, I don't know if invited or issued a challenge. Basically, long story short, we're gonna go on an adventure with some buddies. I'm not sure who all is gonna go, but at least me and JDQ are planning a trip, and we wanted to issue each other a challenge of who could build the best truck for under 20K. Um, we're still ironing out the details, but this will give us an excuse to go ahead and work on the mud truck. Um, the goal is to stay under 20K, and it's just gonna be the best off-road truck. I don't know if we're gonna be doing mudding or crawling or what we're gonna do, but our mud truck we purchased for about $10,000, a little over 10,000. And before we begin this build, this was going to be a dedicated mud truck. We're going to build it all out to be really good in mud. Um, we still might. I'm trying to decide if we should use this or if we should go ahead and get another truck specifically for this challenge and make it a little bit more well-rounded. So I'm gonna go take a look at the shops and see if there's any good deals out there for on a cheaper truck. Rear-wheel drive again. That's a nice rear-wheel drive Diana for 5,800. This could be a pretty cool drift car, actually. It is a manual. It is rear-wheel drive. It says automatic, but then here it says manual. Okay, we definitely... Real quick, let's buy that since we saw it. That's a good deal. Alright, so we decided to stick with our D15 here. Didn't find any better deals. Went ahead and added some parts. So we are at a total of 9,500 bucks. I think that puts us at $300 over budget. Again, the truck was 10,800. This is 9,500. So we're just a little over 20,000, but I think we can get away with it. Maybe we'll take off some parts and sell them and try to recoup the cost. So what we added was some off-road leaf springs in the back, so that should have some tunability, as well as some mud steely rims and small tractor tires in the rear. Same wheels up front, and we completely changed our front suspension. It was an independent suspension. I can't quite get under there, but we changed it to a solid axle in the front. Just as it ended up being cheaper that way. And what really put us over the edge was we added a stage 1 performance long block for 2,500 bucks. Hoping that we'll get a slight bump in power. We'll probably take out some parts, maybe lose the bumpers and the exhausts. So yeah, after we take out some parts, we'll go ahead and see if we can recoup the cost. Alright, so we went ahead and sold our front and rear bumpers, as well as sold some of the parts that we took off, like the stock long block, some of the diffs, and so I think it balanced out. I'll have to confirm with the group if that's allowed, but yeah, we took off the front bumper, took off the rear bumper, and added a new rear bumper. It's a nice roll pan. I think that looks a lot cleaner. Really love the way the truck came out. Let's go ahead and go for a test drive, see how things run, and see if we need to do any more changes before we head on out on a trip. I think we're going to go to Pepper Valley, the new map that I made that just released. But yeah, let's see what this truck can do. So already we're at 274 horsepower, 328 foot-pounds of torque, so that's a nice improvement. I think one thing I want to do is take off the exhaust. I think there might be some loud trucks. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, we are back. We took off the muffler. Hopefully it's not too loud. I think it will sound a bit better. I did keep the exhaust pipes that go about midway. I like the way this sounds a lot better. Not too loud. So let's go for a little drive here. You can already tell it's turning a little left after the suspension swap, so we'll have to sort that out. Alignment is actually way off. So let's go ahead and head back. And let's see if we can dial in, that's it, that turning, that alignment. See if there's some trim that we can adjust. Alright, I think that was the best I could do. I have it maxed out to the right. And when I take off, I still go slightly left. When I'm off the throttle, it does go straight. I did test with the other direction, and this is definitely better than before, but still not perfect. It is a mud truck after all, so we shouldn't be doing a whole lot of highway driving, hopefully, in our challenge. Brakes are not great. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe if we put it in four-wheel drive, does that help at all? Hard to tell. It's not terrible, but definitely could be better. Let's go and turn off ESC and see if we can do a burnout. Almost a one-wheel build. When we get going, do a burnout, so that's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and head back, but let's do a little off-road with it. Overall, for only $10,000, this is a pretty good upgrade, pretty good improvement. Yeah, overall pretty happy with it. I think I'll do well in the competition. No idea what the other guys are going to bring. I know JDQ is big into diesels, so it'd be cool to see if he brings a diesel or not, but it's going to be hard to find a diesel for under 20 grand and be able to upgrade it as well. Yeah, these big tires are harder to stop. But yeah, this is just the beginning of our truck. Let me know any thoughts that you have on a name. Yeah, hopefully we'll probably decide a name before the next video of them. I have one idea. I have an idea of one, but we'll have to see. I'm not sure when the video will go out of us going on the trip. I'm also not sure if I'm going to live stream it or not. Still a lot of details to be worked, but we will be getting this into a multiplayer server and going against each other in some competitions on Pepper Valley here soon. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content or if you have any other suggestions. But yeah, thanks for watching.